gonna keep it a whole solid buck.
Mm.
I remember we were having a conversation years ago, and it was BRP 50 time,
mm-hmm.
and my cousin, how he normally does,
mm-hmm.
stumbles upon some shit, and he was like, "This is like a day or two before the BRP 50 is live, or we had already selected the names that's going on there." And he's like, "Yo, check this shit out." Like, this motherfucker sent me a highlight tape.
Yeah.
And when normally when my cousin says shit like that, it's probably some bull. Like, I ain't gonna say some bullshit, but it's something we're gonna get a chuckle out of.
Right. Normally, yeah, I feel you.
So he's like, "Yo, check this out. This nigga is killing people."
Yes.
Which probably sparks your
violence. I love it.
Son, when I looked at this highlight tape, I said, "Oh shit.
Yes.
We gotta get this motherfucker on the list."
Right. We gotta figure something out. There's something going on.
Literally like 2 days, maybe 3 before it goes live.
Right.
And nobody knows. Like, he's an unknown.
Right. Some may call him the Midwest best kept secret.
It's not a secret. We just leaked it.
It's been leaked.
We just leaked it.
It's been leaked.
But watching it, I'm like, yo, this is no lie. It's not what the youngins say, cap. This isn't
no cap. No cap.
When I saw it, I'm like, oh shit, this is what wrestling supposed to look like. Right.
Some brute.
Yeah. Like, it's, you get that big meaty man.
Yeah. Slap that meat.
This is one of them guys.
Yes. A horse, if you will.
A horse. Man, you might as well shit. It ain't no secret no more.
There ain't no secret. Detroit's own The Problem, aka the Midwest best kept secret. Not only is he the AIW absolute champion, but I'm pretty sure he is still holding that Naptown All Pro title. He's also number 40.
Who gonna take it from him?
That's a great question. Number 49 on this year's BRP 50. I want to bring to the stage this week, brother Isaiah Broner. Isaiah Broner, how you doing?
Chill, man. I appreciate y'all, man. I'm good, man. Can't complain at all. How y'all feeling?
I'm scared as shit right now. I ain't even gonna lie to you. If I say the wrong thing, just send us in a private chat. I don't want no smoke, huh?
Scared why? Because I mean, I've been watching a clip all day from the Naptown Not Sorry show, and I don't know where you get the idea to take the chick, like you on the outside. My man running to the ropes. He said, "Let me get this chair." Bam! And shouts out to brother Trade E from We Love Wrestling, because he on there. He got the phone. He said, "Shit."
Nigga, I said shit.
Shit.
I know this. Like, I don't know what did he do to cause that?
Right. Great question.
People get a little too eager. Got to calm them down a little bit. Got to bring them back down a little bit. So that's all. So,
would you recommend me do that to my kids?
You gonna talk about that off?
Right. Yeah. Take that off the YouTube. Take that off.
You don't want CPS coming after you.
Say less.
No, I wouldn't recommend
that. We'll talk later, though.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, man, how long you been beating up people for trick?
Facts. Good question.
That's the homie, though.
Don't answer that, though. Don't answer.
That's my big homie. Shout out Trick.
You know Trick for real?
That's everybody's big homie.
Yeah.
Is that just because I mean I've always heard over the years it's always, if you check into the D you have to stop by Trick. Is that one of those situations where, like, because you're the best kept secret, you at some point Trick's gonna, his ears to the streets, he gonna hear about you? How did y'all link up?
I knew him before I started wrestling.
Oh.
So I'll leave it at that. But
Say less.
Yeah,
What-
yeah. That's been a
This-
homie like before I started wrestling. So
This is your football time? I know you spent time trying to get into the. You have football aspirations for a minute, right?
yeah, I wanted to wrestle. That's the first thing I wanted to do. But I started playing football and I was good at it, so started doing that. I had a couple like I got an invite to like Winnipeg, and like the honestly like the pay it wasn't worth it. So
That's what you
so
always hear.
yeah, it wasn't. Man, when I say it wasn't worth it, I probably like working a part time job. I was making more than what they was offering, man.
And
So I let it go.
and this is in the AFL,
CFL.
CFL. Pardon me.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I understand. You said you got into that after wrestling, or you got into that you always wanted to wrestle and then you got in the football. What's the difference between the two and the toll that it takes on your body?
Wrestling feels more natural to me than football did.
Mm-hmm.
But on the flip side, I've encountered way more injuries wrestling than I did playing football. The worst thing I've had football was concussions. This year alone, like I tore my left Achilles in March. I tore my right one April of 2021. I done broke fingers. I had like a tear in my bicep. Like right now is the first time since like 3 years or since like the pandemic I've actually feel like healthy. Like, I've been wrestling through injuries and whatnot, but like physically, wrestling is definitely taking a bigger toll on me than football has. And like I was a starter, but I would get like sprained ankles or something like that, whatever. But, yeah,
What's
shit,
the
wow.
how's the rehab? What's the rehab like coming back from something like that to getting back into the ring?
When I tore the first time I tore my right Achilles a couple years ago, I automatically thought I was gonna have to have surgery because you hear about Kobe and KD, but the gap in the tendon it was less than like 5 centimeters, so they didn't have to do surgery. So I got lucky. They put it in a boot and I rehabbed it from there. I rushed back April, I think it was Juneteenth. I was wrestling Tankman. We were circling the ring. We did nothing, and it popped again.
Dang.
I had to wrestle twice. I finished the match with Tankman. I had to wrestle Hoodfoot later that night. The next day, went to Iowa, did a tag. Me and Jack Price wrestled Hoodfoot and Chase. I did another tag match the next week. My girl made me sit down. I sat down for like a month and a half. Came back. I tore this. The left one is a 4-way with Cardona, Josh Bishop, and Matt Justice. I tore it right before I had to catch Cardona for an F5. I F5'd them, and I rolled off the ring. I sat down until May, and I've been rolling ever since. I rehab. I was rehabbing like 2 or 3 times a week. Go to rehab facility. I would go to the gym every day, like once or twice a day, just doing as much as I could. So I got lucky with both of them. The tears wasn't big enough where they had to have surgery.
Yeah.
But I rushed back like this. Like I actually, my legs feel normal now. So
shit. So when you see shit like pardon my language, when you see shit like when you see shit like Aaron Rodgers, you know what I mean? I saw you commenting on it and saying the exact same thing that you're saying. When you see that he's coming back to play pro football on it, you're like, yeah, it's possible because I did this. When I see it, only knowing Kobe and KD, I'm like, damn, it's a wrap. But you giving me hopes hearing what you're saying. I'm like, oh, okay, maybe he will be back on the field. So you think that that's possible, and is it a good move?
For him, no. But for me, I look at it as I'm I'm right, like, cause he got the money. Like, you can sit, like, they're not gonna do nothing this year. So I don't know what you rushing back for. But for me, I look at it as I'm like right on the cusp of something, like, of taking off.
Yeah.
I can't afford to sit out for a year. So
Right.
like, I got to do what I got to do to keep the ball rolling, and I just got to do, like, if I got to be in the gym all day, every day, or rehab all day, that's what I'm gonna do. Like, it was really no other option for me.
I still feel like, I mean, you don't put that foot in so many people's ass, you might as well just walk around with one of them niggas. You know what I mean?
It's coming. I'm working on it. Trust me.
Hey, now just really quick, sticking with Aaron Rodgers. What do you think his real injury was? Because he's lying.
He lied so.
You think
He lied so much, man.
Wait. Is that a Detroit? Is that a Lions thing?
Yeah. Is that a Detroit Lions thing that just happened right there? So.
Nah. He, after, like, the what was that, the COVID shot, the whatever, and he would start lying, I just started not liking him.
I
And
understand.
it was like, damn, bro, you lie about anything. so he could be telling the truth. I don't know, but he probably, like, tore his calf or something. I don't know, but you know, he probably lying though. Yeah, he probably lying. Probably lying, but he got the money to do it, so I don't know.
He probably lying.
You think he went somewhere and got some of that Ray Lewis?
Probably like went to Germany or something. Yeah.
Got some of that deer antler freebase?
Oh yeah. Yeah. He rushing back for nothing. Just go sit down, bro. You good?
What's the
Y'all ain't going
craziest
nowhere.
thing? What's the craziest thing you did that you can say on camera to come back from an injury?
Just rehab.
Just regular rehab.
Just hit the gym.
Fair enough.
Like, look, timeline look like you stay in the gym.
I mean, I'm in the gym right now. Yeah. Like when I tell you, they put a cast on it. I would go to the gym with the cast on my leg. I would still do legs. I was still, like, when they put I went and bought the boot when I tore this one this year. I was still squatting like 400 or 500 pounds with the boot on.
Wow,
that's crazy. Hey,
so you did you always have this? You're a big dude.
Mm-hmm.
Did this frame? Were you always working with that big of a frame, which made the transition from or into football, and then from football to pro wrestling? Is it or did you build that frame? If you understand what I'm saying.
I've been, like, big. I wasn't fat, but I was always big. So I played DN, linebacker.
Oh, you played DN.
Yeah. So I was big. Like, I just wasn't as muscular. So after the football shit faded, I was looking to get in a bodybuilder. I didn't like what you had to do, or I was being told I was gonna have to do to compete in shows. So that kind of pushed me away. But luckily, that's when I started training wrestling or whatever. So I just been hitting the gym ever since. But from around that time, I've always been between 250 and like 280.
But always an athletic guy. Is that what? So I understand why you said that I read somewhere that Billy Gunn kind of pushed you into wrestling. How was that transition into, because that was your first time dealing with pro wrestling, right?
Yeah. Actually, yeah. Like, you saw, like, one of my football. Like, I was still sending. Like, I knew it got to a point where I was like, I know I'm not going to the league, but I was still sending tapes out, and I don't know how he got the tape, but he saw the tape. He DM'd me on Twitter and was like,
shit.
you know, yeah, he was like, I can get you a workout with WWE.
But he had no knowledge of you wanting to wrestle. Holy shit!
Nah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I wasn't training to wrestle or anything. He's like, I think you should get wrestling a try. And we were talking. He's like, I can get you a workout. I did extra work before I even trained to wrestle.
So once he said it, did that give you the push? Like, yeah, I'm about to do this shit because of who he is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Because I fuck with Billy Gunn like during the Attitude Era. So
Right.
I was like, all right, well, if he's saying it, so I was trying to look around Michigan. Yeah, I was trying to look around Michigan to find somewhere to train at. I got discouraged because I didn't like what my options were. To be honest with you, I ain't gonna say no names, but I went from Detroit and drove up to, was it Flint? No, it was Flint.
Don't
and
drink
I didn't. Trust me, I didn't. I got there. Dude forgot that he was supposed to train me that day.
What?
That's it's like a 2.5 hour drive.
That's crazy.
So drove back to Detroit. So I'll come this day. I came the next day. I was bigger than everybody. Like, I was more athletic than everybody. It just made me like, man, like, why are you training me? You know, I had that mentality or whatever. So I backed away from it. Then I wound up going to House of Truth to get trained. After Billy Gunn stayed on me or whatever. So I wound up there. So it was wild, man. Like, you saw some of the shit I saw that day.
Yeah, from all the black wrestling, fuck whoever that was.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. Well, but I mean, again, you know, if that didn't happen, I don't know. You know, we could have been on a totally different path at this point. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, sometimes things work out the way they work out. Speaking of how things working out, I was in looking at what you've been doing over the last 6-7 years. I believe you just celebrated 6 years of pro wrestling not too long ago. Last year you did a couple of I guess when AEW would hit Michigan, they would call you up to do, you know, a couple of spots. Do you have right now you holding belts in the indie scene? I feel like you are making your name known right now. But I mean, what are your
the nigga ain't no secret, Cal.
I
don't like that. Yeah, somebody lied.
It's in his bio.
He lied. Hold on. Listen, don't take this personally, but you lying.
You gonna telling the man he lying to himself?
It's a marketing tool. You gotta look
because
at it.
You know we gonna run into him.
Marketing tool. I look at it as a marketing tool. But now I've been saying, you know, it ain't no secret no more. Like you say, man, it ain't no secret no more.
No secret. Again,
so, you know, I was trying to be humble about the shit, but as stuff progresses on, I'm starting to get pissed off because I feel I should be further along than I am. So it ain't no secret no more.
Pardon me, Cal. I don't mean step on your toes real quick, but I seen you talking cash shit to a nigga while you was whipping his ass.
I love
that. I don't know nothing about that. There's no humility in none of that.
I love it. That feel good though, doesn't it? Because I mean, I always I want to talk shit and I want to beat people up sometimes. To be able to beat somebody up and then talk shit to them, you punk mother like that. That's you gotta feel great after your match, huh?
Oh yeah. Always it gives the people, it entertains the people because like that's like another like football, like competitive aspect comes and you talk shit playing football and basketball, you know what I'm saying? So I had the same mentality. Like I watch everybody match on whatever show I'm on, and most people don't interact with the crowd, and they don't build that relationship. So especially like at Naptown, boo me or cheer, I don't care. Like I'm going to find somebody or the whole crowd. I'm gonna fuck with everybody while I'm beating this man's ass. And that's how I approach everything now.
Is there a particular set of words that like you like to say to a nigga while you dismantling, you know what I mean, him from his brain? Like, is there a particular phrase that you like to utter to like make him feel bad about making the decision to go in there with you?
That's a great question.
Nah, it just depends on like the last Naptown show. my man had on some boots. And I didn't like the fact that they weren't Timberlands. They weren't Nike. So as I stumped them out, I just told them, like, these ain't Nike, kick. These ain't Tim's, kick. What the fuck is you doing? You know what I'm saying? Like, so it
The nigga
depends
had
on
the
the
Mario
situation.
boots on. The nigga had a question boots on.
Yeah.
Every time he kicked
the Walmart boots.
coin came out.
Yeah. It depends on, like, Hoodfoot. Like, I don't even remember. I just saw the ref had the microphone in his back pocket, and I just grabbed it.
Oh my god!
And I didn't like the commentary. Like, I could hear the commentary. I didn't like what they were saying. So, I did their job for them while I stumbled Hoodfoot out. So.
Who was the commentator?
Percy. I can't remember who else. I don't remember, but Percy. I can't remember who else was helping. But I didn't like. I think I could do a better job while I was whooping his ass.
The thing that makes it so fucking funny is they not gonna do nothing about it.
You can't. No. Nobody's gonna do. I do what I want. Like, nobody's gonna fucking tell. Who gonna tell me no? Like, nah.
I do what I want. I love it.
Nobody's gonna fucking tell me no.
So I see you got the Colorado the Prom hoodie on. That was a huge story this year. At the front end of it, the back end of it didn't look as well. How did you feel like about folks coming together for what that was, and then when it was over, everybody spread out?
Like, I love what he's doing. Like, this man made close to $100 million before the mid of the season for that college institute. Like it's for the culture, man. So I'm a rep it regardless. They won 4 games. They won 1 game last year.
Word.
Like, they shouldn't have. If you actually look at their roster, and, like, I follow the game. Like, y'all follow me. I'm big on sports. They probably shouldn't have won them 4 games. I'm gonna be honest with you. But he willed them to win, and
that's fact.
He made the most of what he had or whatever. So I'm gonna ride with him. Like, I had the Shador jersey at the Naptown show, and he showed me love when I posted it on Instagram. So I'm all for the coach. I'm all for bigging up our people, man. So I'm gonna rock with him. I'm wherever you go. Prime got a fan of me right here.
So that phrase, that very popular phrase for the culture. It's an event. People put it. It's a slogan. You see it all over the place. What does that term culture mean to you, as applied to pro wrestling, as I guess an art form?
Like, being authentically who we are. Trying to figure out or like walk that line initially when I started. Trying to figure out who I wanted to be, and I'm just gonna be myself, man. And that's a representation of what we are for the culture. Like, I'm out there in throwback jerseys. I come out to Pusha T or 50 Cent or whatever. Like, everything that we do outside of wrestling, I bring to wrestling. Like, it's no different. It's really no different. Maybe a word or two that I don't say because of I'm trying to get signed or whatever. And I understand the political aspect of what to and what not to say, but
of course,
it's really the same old same, man. Beard, what I'm wearing now, whatever. The Martin hat it's all it ain't no change. I'm gonna bring it to the ring, and I feel like to a certain degree that's kind of what's missing. That what makes me different. Like, a lot of people bring like a pinch, a little bit of the culture. I think I embody everything about it.
That's what's up. Can you do me a solid favor the next time you in the ring?
Yes, sir.
Can you hit the Blade Icewood for me when you whipping somebody's ass?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well, you got a match coming up. What, Saturday? This gonna be it right here, right?
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna do it Saturday. I know him from
my nigga.
Yeah, I know him. I used to go to OVW. like right during the pandemic. So yeah, I'm familiar with him. That's I think if I'm not mistaken, that's Dolph Ziggler's nephew.
I mean, he get his ass whipped the same.
Right.
Hey, man.
Line them up.
Yeah, I'll discriminate. You know, he just show his uncle like, yeah, hey, uncle, this who beat my ass this day. You know, so.
Look what, and then he threw a chair. Look, it still hurt. It still hurt.
He's got a
He's like,
microphone
yeah,
that he
you
took out
you
of
see
man's
this
back
handprint?
pocket.
You see this handprint on my chest? Yeah, this is the guy who did it. You know, that's what it's all about. You know, everybody can get their ass whooped. I don't care.
Anybody could get it. No, for real.
Oh yeah.
Who
rated E, bro? It's rated E.
Is there a list? Like, do you have a list of people that while you're still, doing your thing in the squared circle that you want to meet down the road eventually?
Meet or like Russell?
Meet in the ring as an opponent.
Oh, okay. Yeah, like Jacob Fatu. That's top of the list for me right now. I would love to wrestle Brian Keefe again. Like that dude is.
You owe him.
Oh yeah. Lee Moriarty. I think really highly of him.
Yeah.
He kind of like seeing him wrestle a couple years ago, like when I was trying to figure it out. Not just the stuff he did in the ring, like his showmanship. Like this man came out to boot up, and
right,
but
yeah.
it had the crowd,
right,
and it's like little stuff like that people don't take into consideration. Samoa Joe.
That'd be a banger.
That's a tussle right there.
For real.
Jeff Cobb.
That's a tussle.
Eddie Kingston again. Brody King.
It's
you think
Bobby Lashley. I want MVP, but like before he retired, I would love to like MVP is the one that really got me right back into wrestling.
Yeah.
So if I could get him before he retired, I would be like I wouldn't ask for anything else.
It would what era MVP? You talking MVP like SmackDown, balling or like?
Yeah, because I stopped thinking like I was so focused on football that I was like whatever, and that like I had the cornrows and all that shit too. I was like, damn, I'm like he looked like me,
right?
So
right.
That's what started. I'm like, damn, he looked like me. And then when he went to like New Japan, I was like, all right.
That's what's
so
up.
I've been hooked ever since, whatever. So him, Shelton Benjamin is here, free agent. It's man, line them up, man.
That's the key. That's the key. You said one of the key things, and one of the reasons why we're here is he looked like me.
He looked like me,
and that's the reason why we're here, because nobody looked like us at the time when we was watching it. So I'm happy that you said that. I'm really happy that you said that.
For sure.
Do you get to interact with any, like some of them people that you were idolizing? Like, I'm wondering, when you go to AEW, did you get to meet people like Mark Henry and stuff like that?
Oh
yeah. What was that conversation like?
Keith Lee, like he, like coming out the ring, like he a cool dude. I'm like, you got any critiques? Of course, because with the match situation or whatever, but he was like impressed by my size, like how I move, my selling and stuff like that for what I had to do. I did what I had to do. So he was impressed with that. Gave me a couple words, offered me some pizza. So he was a cool dude. Cool dude. I think Keith Lee was back there. I think the last time I was Keith Lee. I'm trying to think who else. That's when they like the roster was split up or something. So I can't remember all. I remember RVD was there.
And wasn't that one of the guys?
Yep.
Yeah.
That was one of your.
That was my first time ever meeting them. So that was real cool. Like I met Sabu like a couple weeks ago too.
Oh
they
shit!
Are from Michigan. Yeah, I didn't even know he was. I did a show in Michigan and he was backstage. And
did you legit question? It's a legit question. Did you think Sabu was like really Arabian at first?
When I first heard of him, like as a kid, yeah. I got older. I'm like,
As
some
a
nigga had
kid,
nothing,
I'm
man.
talking about
Some nigga
as
had
an adult, I did. I'm
Nah,
like,
nah.
wait.
That's Joe. His name is Joe, right? That's Joe.
I legit thought
Hey, Tatanka ruined it for everybody for me because I did a show with Tatanka and he went Indian. And I was like, you know what?
No, he was definitely not Indian. We wasn't supposed to think he was Indian. He was Native American.
Yeah, Native American. He wasn't that.
No, wait.
He was
He was
Native.
no.
But he wasn't.
Yeah,
But he wasn't.
I'm like 12% Native American Indian, so I can say that.
Nah,
He wasn't that.
he made reservations. Y'all
Yeah.
go.
He wasn't that. He wasn't that.
He
So
didn't make reservations.
All right, yo, we about to close this one.
I am.
All right, all jokes aside, I do have
I ain't want to wrestle no more after that.
Oh shit! I have a legit question that I couldn't figure out. Like, what do you call because we talked about the horses?
Mm-hmm.
What would we call female horses?
Oh, like a willow nightingale?
Is she like a horse?
Hoss.
Hoss.
I don't discriminate. Like if they bring it, they can bring it. Like yeah. We gonna figure it out, and then we gonna trademark it. So you know,
There you
Facts.
go.
we get royalties off of it. So right now we gonna say Hoss, so we don't want nobody stealing.
That's
Right.
a fact.
You know,
That's a fact.
payments.
That's a
No,
fact.
with
We
the-
on top of the business too.
Rasputius.
I'm with it.
I saw this match was coming up this weekend, but I also saw, and I wanted to get your thoughts on, you're going to be in Battle Bowl for JCW later this month. This is the first time you ever been in Battle Bowl?
Yeah. That's my first my debut at JCW. So man, I've been trying to get in there for a minute.
You taking somebody's title over there anyway. So we ain't worried
that's
about this shit.
everywhere I go.
Brother belt collector. That's what we
Everywhere
call
we
you
go.
from here on out. The brother belt collector.
No, I'm with it. You talk about, I saw a video you going to the ring with 50 Cent. Are you working out is that your workout playlist is 50 Cent, or what are you listening to both in the gym and when you're just chilling?
And it's like recently I've been Lloyd Banks came out with a new tape.
Right.
So it's been on Banks, Benny the Butcher.
Of course.
Are you old? You old like us?
I can't.
You all on the same gang.
It's just like the new artists. I don't know what the fuck they be talking about.
Thank you.
Like, if I can't relate to it, or if I don't know what you're talking about, I'm not gonna listen to it, man. So I can't do it. Like
they be sliding on the ops.
Like I listen to them like lyric sheets so I can understand what they say. What the fuck are you talking about? But, like
brings up an excellent point.
I'll be sliding on the ops.
That's a hell of a point.
Trick.
It's an excellent
That's a hell of a point.
Like me and Jocelyn, we be riding shows and shit. So she like radio, like it's like some noise shit that she'll be playing. If I like it, I'll fuck with it or whatever. But for the most part, I'm like, what the fuck is this? And she was like, oh, this so and so. I'm like, yeah, this shit trash. And that's just me. Like,
Man, you almost made me spill this $35 whiskey on this shit, man.
So no, this shit trash.
Shit.
Yeah, it's trash, man.
Whew. Thank you, sir.
Are there any more dates that you got coming up, Isaiah Broner? I think we have to get to a show at some point. But before you get out of here, I was wondering,
if it's okay with you, we'll.
Yeah, we don't. You got IWC this weekend. You got Battle Bowl later, later in December. Is there anything else coming up for you?
AIW the 29th in Cleveland.
Mm-hmm.
We'll be at a couple GCW shows in Chicago and Columbus. I don't know if I'm on the show, but I'm gonna be there.
Okay.
So I'm speaking into existence. So I'm claiming it, but I'll be there. I'm still taking dates for January. So my book open right now, but these three, I got a show on IWR in Michigan on the 28th.
Mm-hmm.
So these 4 shows, gonna knock these out and ready for 2024.
Hey, if you have any of that information, send it to us so we could
Please.
Oh yeah,
pull that up.
oh yeah, I'll shoot it over.
Real
Please
shit.
do, please do. Thank you.
Yeah, it's cold now. It's the wintertime. Is it really that cold in the D?
It's so cold.
Yeah, yeah. Oh yeah.
It's so cold in the D. Wow.
Shout out to them sisters. You know what I'm saying?
And that's when the bullshit starts, when it gets cold. And I understand, like,
When it's cold,
When it's cold.
yeah,
Nah, that
it gets worse.
Yeah.
then the
Well,
summer.
It gets worse.
That's why Atlanta called it Robin season. It's when it's Christmas time, everybody's got to, get ready for the holidays. Everybody's really getting ready for the holidays. So yeah, unfortunately.
Not come up off the mistletoe.
Yeah,
I'll be in
all
the
that.
crib. I'll be in the crib, man. I try to stay away from it, bro.
And when y'all see Isaiah running through, just tuck y'all buffs. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna just put mine in here. He ain't gonna see it. He gonna see it.
Shout out Trick Trick.
Shout out Trick Trick for real. Salute to Trick Trick for real. Isaiah Broner, thank you for coming through. Really appreciate it. Everybody in the chat. Matter of fact, I'm gonna throw Mr. Bronner's Twitter in the chat. Man, if you are not ready following him, please follow him. All his information is up in the bio as well. Again, this is the Midwest best kept secret, but we leaked it.
But we just leaked it.
Secrets out, baby.
Thank you.
Y'all, man.
Peace.